What's up, Flawless Gang? I am finally back with a brand new video, and I'm back with another entrepreneur life. So for today's video, I will be doing how to find lip gloss vendors, and I had got this question asked a ton, so I want to do this video for you guys. In this episode of this series, I want to do how to find lip gloss vendors, give you guys some tips, also advice, and also give you guys 2 US vendors and also 2 Asian vendors. So I have a lot of gems to drop in this video, so stay tuned, grab a notebook and write down, because girl, we're about to dive in and get real with details. So before I get into the video, make sure you guys support my cosmetic line. I'm wearing my clear gloss right now. It's called Glass Slipper, and my cosmetic line is called Shalisha Marie Cosmetics on Instagram, and then my website is called smariecosmetics.com. I really appreciate you guys shop with me and support my brand. All glosses are $10 right now on sale, so make sure you guys go shop with me. And yeah, SMC, you always feel very appreciated and you have a great experience with my brand. And of course, I also want to let you guys know that I am doing free small business promo. So basically, I have all the details put on my Instagram page for my business, but basically you can send in a package for your business and get some free promo. So a lot of people don't really support small businesses doing like a lot of small business promo, so I decided to open it up to anyone that has a small business. So if you would like to, the PO box information is below, and let me know in the comments if you guys are interested. And also make sure you guys follow all my social media. My personal Instagram is Shalisha Marie, my Snapchat is PrincessGirl18, and my business Instagram is Shalisha Marie Cosmetics. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and be part of the family. Join Flawless Gang. I would love for you guys to be part of the family. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into these gems, y'all. I'm about to drop these gems for y'all real quick, okay? So period, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, so I would have it in a tablet, but I had my phone when I was thinking of ideas, so I was like, let me just hurry up and write them down before I lose my mind. So I have some tips for you guys in my notes, and I want to bring them up real quick. The first thing I would say is an advice thing, and I would say finding lip gloss vendors and just lip gloss products in general are very time consuming and very trial and error. It takes a while to figure out who you want to work with for your business, and don't stress yourself out over not finding the right vendor the first time, or not finding it in the right time period you want to. Never rush your business. Vendors are everywhere, but I feel like when you find the one that is right for you and your company, you'll definitely know, and you'll get a feeling that, this is what I want to do, and you'll get a feeling that, I want to spend money on this, and then, you'll have a finalized vendor. So it's very time consuming, just know that, and it can take a long time to finalize a vendor. I know with me, in my personal journey, I started sampling in January, and I didn't finalize my vendor until May. So it took me about 4 good months to finalize who I was going to, go with and send off the big bulk order of the, the payment and stuff. So never get discouraged, because it is very time consuming. The second thing is it is very expensive. Sampling from either Asian vendors or even the US private labels is very expensive. So just know going into it, samples are going to be $1. They're going to be like $5, so you have to buy like a kit, like a sample kit or whatever it is. So it's very expensive, so make sure you know that going into it. When you want to start a business, and to finalize, you might go through maybe 20 vendors, and then you spend all that money just on sampling. You didn't go through half of the 19. You didn't even use those. So going along with the second thing I said about how it's expensive, I would set a budget for just sampling alone. So for me, I think a good price range for sampling products is about $250, but it might differ for whoever's budget. You can put down 100, you can put down 150, but for me, be on the safe side, you want to really sample and get some good samples from different companies. I would definitely set aside at least $250 to be able to sample, pay for the shipping, the samples alone, and all that other stuff. So make sure you set a budget for your sampling and don't go over. Just set a number that you want to spend for sampling, and then go from there. So definitely set a budget. Next thing I would say with the whole process of finding your vendor is never ever rush. It is, like I said, it's very trial and error, and it's very time consuming. If I could tell you how many vendors I went through, I can't even count on my hand. I think I went through about 30, all the Asian vendors. I went through pretty much all of the US vendors. It's crazy. So never rush your process of finding your vendor, because that's the most important key to your business. What you put your name on represents you. So never rush your process. Everyone has different timing. They find vendors quicker. Some people might find it slower, and people might have hard time trying to find a good vendor in general. So never rush your process with finding your vendor. It's very important. So take your time and figure out what really you know, who you really want to go with. And even you can make a checklist, you know, have like, you know, 5 good vendors on your hand, and, you know, narrow it down to the top 2, and then, you know, out of those 2 make top 1. So yeah, never rush your process with sampling. It's very important to take your time, and also be sure this is the person you want to go with. Okay, this is really key. A lot of new people coming into cosmetics and want to start a cosmetic line, never settle for the first vendor you find. If that is one of the most important things I could say in this video, it's that never settle for the first one you see. You know, vendors make everything look pretty. You know, they're just, you know, really it's more of like a money thing. They're trying to make it look appealing to you, so you spend your money on it. And product might be terrible, and then you spend money on it. You know, had different expectations for it. Never go with the first vendor. 9 times out of 10, the first one you see will not be the one you go with. So keep searching, keep digging and searching and finding the vendors, and find some really good ones, and never settle for anything. You know, never settle, of course, for your budget. You know, there's always all kinds of vendors out there that are great, you know, with working with you for your budget and stuff like that. So find the right vendor for you. Alright, the next thing, this is also very important. When you're starting cosmetics, you need to test out your products. How are you going to sell something that you don't even, you know, haven't tried out, or you don't know if it's good or not? A lot of people come into cosmetics and want to start a business for money, and they're not really, you know, caring about the product that they're putting their name on or their logo, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you understand that you need to test out your product and stand on it. You know, when you know that you stand on your product, you know it's good, and that, you know, you really believe in it, then I think that'll be a lot better. You know, you'll actually have, you know, some type of good feeling about the product you're putting out there. But when you don't know anything about it, you don't, you know, you don't do any research on the ingredients, you don't do any, you know, research on the colorants and how they might react to people's skin, and, you know, all that stuff, the ingredients in it and where it originates from, all that. So you need to test your products out, because for one, if you don't want to test it out, you haven't tried it, so why should anyone want to buy it? You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're definitely testing out your product. Do very thorough tests with your products. You can even tell other people to sample it, and, you know, have them test it out, give them feedback, you know what I'm saying, and see how everyone feels about the product. If that's the vendor you choose to go with, get other people's feedback. It's always a great way to know, you know, to your potential buyers, you know, if that's something you would like. Alright, the next tip is definitely don't buy so much in bulk. Oh my god, I know a lot of people have a lot of expectations, like, girl, I'm gonna sell out the first day. Child, I'm gonna get like 20 orders in one day. Like, I'm gonna sell out my glosses in a week. And then come time to the launch, no one buys. Or it's like, you know, sparse sales here. You know what I'm saying? Never go into something thinking that you're going to do it perfect the first time, because everyone's not perfect, and you never really know, you know, with something so new like this, because you really don't know how something's going to go when you've never tried it before. So if you go into it thinking, yeah, girl, I'm going to be a millionaire, and I'm gonna hit 6 figures this year, and girl, you know, you might get let down, and then that might be, you know, alter the way you feel about doing a business. You might not want to do it anymore because you're not making money, you know, all that stuff. So I would say roughly start out with maybe, like, if you're doing cosmetics and you want to do maybe like 5 to 4 colors, maybe do like 10 of each shade and see if that goes well. And if those sell, then you, with that money you make, you know, use it as your profit, you know, put some for you, and then put some majority of it for your business to restock your product. So yeah, make sure you don't buy so much in bulk. See how that goes first, the first round. Buy a smaller quantity, see how that sells. If it sells great, then you start buying more. Don't go out buying 100 of each color. You never really know. Life's unpredictable, so you don't really know how your business could go. So definitely buy smaller. Don't buy a huge bulk amount. This is another thing. Now, I know a lot of people in cosmetics, there's literally only so many vendors you can go to. Literally everyone in the cosmetic line that sells lip gloss and stuff pretty much have the same vendors, and it's kind of can be discouraging to some people. Like, wow, I sell this too, and she's selling it. Maybe her following might be a little bit better, or her sales might be going a little bit better than yours. Never get discouraged because you sell the same product as someone else. Like I said, life is unpredictable, and you can't really, you know, control how many people sell the same stuff that you do. You know, but the thing matters is you two are 2 different brands. You can't never compete with each other because you're not in the same bracket. She might be, you know, doing something better than you. She might have better marketing, you know, getting her brand out there more than there's you. You're selling your product, but you're not really putting it out there and pushing it. You know, that's why she might be doing a little bit better than you, but sell the same product. You know what I'm saying? So never get discouraged because someone sells the same stuff as you. There's so many people that sell the same stuff. Girl, we all sell lip gloss. We all sell bath bombs. We all sell lashes. We all sell lip scrubs. We all sell everything. You know, it just matters about the quality of the product, how it looks to people, also the price range, and how appealing it looks to the eye. So never get discouraged on what someone might sell the same as you. Next thing with sampling, shipping takes a pretty long time. Now, if you're going to go with Asian vendors, it can take anywhere from 3 to 5 days with DHL. But sometimes you want to do a little cheaper route. It might take 10 to 15 days. It might take 10 to 21 days. You know, be mindful that the shipping takes a while because it's coming from overseas. To get in the States, it has to go through customs and all that stuff. So make sure you understand that the shipping might take a while and be very patient. Next thing is never reveal your vendor for money. I know this is so important. Oh my God, I can't stress this enough. I see so many people saying, can I buy your vendor? Can you sell me this vendor? Can you tell me who you go through? Da 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 da. Never sell who you go through to someone else that wants to be lazy, doesn't want to go through the hard work like everyone else to find a vendor that's for them. Someone that has something else might not be for you. So you have to be mindful. Like, don't just think everything as a money thing, you know. Keep that vendor for you. You know, you found it for a reason. You did the hard work. You went through all this to dig and find for it. Don't just be so easy and, you know, naive and just be like, oh yeah girl, you can send me $25 or $50 for the vendor. No, don't sell that. If you physically went through the hard work to find it, why would you sell it for a money, be a sellout? You know what I'm saying? Just make the money and just keep the vendor. Keep it private, very secretive. You know, tell people, you know, I did a lot of hard work. You can tell them how to find vendors, but don't tell them how to specifically find yours. Keep that under, you know, under wraps, and keep that for just you and your personal use. So never ever be a sellout and just, you know, try to sell your vendor to people that just try to pitch at you just because, you know, money, price tag might be right. Never sell your vendor. And another thing is be passionate about what you sell. When it comes into business, it shouldn't always be a money thing. Now, this isn't for everyone because a lot of people just start businesses, you know, to make money. And then what really ends up happening is when they don't start making the money that they think they're going to make, they start, you know, throwing in the towel. They don't want to do it anymore. They spend all this money for no reason, and it just, you know, it's a flop. But when you physically have a passion for something, it kind of shows more than someone that's just in it for a money grab. You know what I'm saying? So be passionate about what you sell. Like I said, if you have a passion for selling lip gloss and, you know, your girlfriend is in your ear like, girl, sell nail polish. Girl, I will buy your nail polish or whatever. I can be in your black-owned nail polish line. But you deep down know that you're really big passionate about lip gloss and sell lip gloss. Be passionate about what you're putting your name on and also what you're selling, because if you're not passionate about it, then what's the main drive to keep it going, you know? When it comes to Asian vendors, be mindful that the time zone differences are crazy. Like, literally, sometimes I was working, you know, trying to start my business while I was in school, and sometimes I'll be up on a school night at 2 o'clock in the morning because it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon over there, just to communicate with them, because the time zone, we're like, what is it, 13 hours behind or 24, I don't know how long it is, but it's a really long time. So be mindful that the time zones might be off, and you might be up on like real late nights. I was up late nights, like 7 o'clock in the morning, talking to them, and they was messaging me back, you know, it's 7 at night over there, it's 7 in the morning over here, you know what I'm saying? So it's just all out of whack. So make sure you're mindful that, you know, you might be up really late nights, really early mornings, talking to your vendors. So keep that in mind, that the shipping, keep in mind that the time zones are going to be crazy and all over the place. Next, this is really important. Never be shy to do something, and don't be shy to take a risk. You really don't have anything to be scared of. There's so many people doing the same thing as you. You should want to be motivated to do it. You know what I'm saying? Never be scared to be doing something that you supposedly love. If you love it, do it, girl. Achieve your goal. If that's something you've been always wanting to do, achieve your goal. Never be scared. Don't ever hold back for someone else. Never stop your bag for someone else. So if you're really passionate about something, never ever slow down, and don't be shy to take a risk. And you never really know the outcome. So girl, start your business and get out there, and you might never know how good it might be. And so you can't know till you try, right? So definitely start your business and don't be shy, girl. Don't hold nothing back, period. Alright, now let's get into some apps that you're going to need for talking to vendors. So if you're going to go with overseas vendors, you're definitely going to need 2 apps. And the first one is called Alibaba, and that's where you're going to find the actual vendors to talk to them and all kinds of different type of thing. They have anything you want to sell, they have it on Alibaba. So that's the main app you have to find and download on the App Store to find the vendors and talk to them on there. So that's the first app you definitely need. It's orange. It's called Alibaba. I have it on the screen, whatever. And the second app you need is called WhatsApp. That's how some vendors normally communicate. It's pretty much easier to talk to them. It's kind of like it's kind of like a private like chat with the person you're talking to, and they'll have like a number and you have to like type it in and stuff like that. You can talk to them whenever, and they'll, you know, be able to read your messages. And my last tip for the whole vendor situation, I think it would be, don't cheap yourself out. Now I know a lot of people going into business, and especially like cosmetics, they don't want to spend too much money, or they might not have enough money to start up a big business, and they might not have the funds to start it and all that stuff. So I think never cheat yourself out because of a price tag. You know, your budget might be, say, $500 for the entire thing, but you might only have $150 for your lip gloss. So that means never cheat yourself out for a cheaper brand that might have cheaper quality product. Then I just think you should never cheat yourself out for quality, and you should pay more for quality because it definitely has your name on it. So you definitely should want to be, you know, really proud of what you're selling and stand by it. So never cheat yourself out for cheaper quality. It's not really good. It's gonna, you know, people aren't gonna give you good reviews. All right, now for the moment of truth, I'm gonna give you guys 2 Asian vendors and 2 US private label vendors you guys can go through, and they're all on the website. Find them all on Google and stuff like that. So first, for the Asian vendors, the 2 that I have worked through, I want to give you guys vendors I've never worked with. So these are vendors I've like sampled from, they just didn't use them. So the first Asian vendor is called Shenzhen Fundy Technology. The girl Grace, she is amazing. She's very sweet. She works with you. She's very you know, products are very affordable. They have like those really, like, what is it, the cream lip glosses that have like the really pretty like glass looking tubes. If you're looking for that kind of lip gloss, Fundy has those lip glosses. They have so many other makeup products and stuff, so definitely Fundy is a great starter for, you know, to start and see. You'll start testing and sampling from them. And another one that I worked with is Jin Ha Zonger or something like that. I'll have it on the screen so you guys can know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, it's Asian, so I don't know how to say it, but yeah, those are 2 vendors I've worked with and sampled from. I just didn't use them. So yeah, that's 2 Asian vendors. And then the US vendors, the first one I would say is ModernBasic. They are very affordable. They have so much to offer. And yeah, ModernBasic was really a great company I've sampled with. I've sampled their lip glosses, I've sampled their eyeshadow palettes, I've sampled their lipsticks and all that stuff, their matte liquid lipsticks and all that stuff. They have a lot to offer. They have, you know, foundations and concealers, powders, highlighters. They have all that. And they're very affordable. We're in California, so they're very affordable, and they work with you. You can do you know, put your logo on everything and all that stuff. So it's really good company. I would recommend them. And the second one is located in Canada, and they are called Pinnacle Cosmetics. I work with them. Rena is such an amazing associate to help you with, you know, your business and stuff, and help you, you know, place your orders. She's amazing. I work with her plenty of times. Pinnacle is a very great company as well. I see a lot of people use that. So Pinnacle is a great place to start too. They have literally a whole bunch of makeup products. They have stuff that's really elegant and sleek, and also some stuff that's more like a price affordable. It kind of doesn't look really expensive, but it's also very price affordable. So yeah. And they also custom fill, you know, stuff. If you have certain tubes you want to use or certain packaging you want to use, you can send it to them and get it custom filled, and they can put your logo on it and all that stuff. So it's definitely a great option to choose. And yeah, so that's definitely all the vendors. Now for more vendors, you guys literally can just search up on Alibaba whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for lip gloss, type in lip gloss, or whatever kind of lip gloss you're looking for, type it on Alibaba. But for US vendors, just type in private label cosmetics, and then it will pop up all the private labels. You can check out them, you know, find out what their prices are, and, you know, sample from them and stuff like that. So definitely check them out. So that is the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, get a big thumbs up. Let me know if this video was very helpful for you, and let me know if you have a small business. I would love to make some more business friends. And yeah, let me know if you're also going to join the small promo for small businesses. A great opportunity for you and your brand to get it out there to a bigger audience than just Instagram. So definitely let me know in the comments what your guys' feedback is. I would love to hear from you guys. And also don't forget to follow my social media. Everything is in the description box below. My Instagram is Shalisha Marie, and my Snapchat is PrincessGirl18, as well as all of my business stuff, my website and my Instagram. So follow me on everything and stay connected. And of course, subscribe to join the family. And I would love to hit that 100K mark soon. So please help us get there. And yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe and become part of the family. Let me know what other kind of entrepreneur lives you guys want to see, or what you guys are stuck on, you need help on. I'll make a full video on it and show you guys all that. I have 2 ideas I want to do for the entrepreneur lives coming up very soon next week. So yeah, I'm very excited. I have some other ideas for you guys and stuff like that, so stay tuned. If you guys would like to know how to find like lip gloss tube vendors and stuff like that, I literally have so many tubes that I've sampled from. I just haven't used them, so I can give you guys a lot of vendors for those tubes and help you guys find them. So let me, if you guys want to see that video, I can put that up as well. And with all that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video on Tuesday. Bye everyone. Mwah.